welcome to my channel if you are new here. Today we are doing another tier list. I've already done the kit tier list, so now I'm moving up to the stuff pack tier list. And this is as of the 31st of the 12th, 2023, and the last pack that was just released, that was a stuff pack, was Home Chef Hustle. So anything after then isn't in this list. I'm just gonna jump straight into this, and I hopefully have these in the correct order of release date, because I didn't do that with the kits, but I thought I'll try do that from now on. And the first stuff pack that was ever released was the Luxury Party stuff pack. And this is the only stuff pack I do not own because it just did not interest me whatsoever. I've looked at the build items because I am mainly a builder and a modern builder, and none of the stuff in here interested me. There was not a lot of build items, so it's just not for me. So I'm gonna have to put a D just because I don't own it, because I was like, I just do not want anything in that pack. So let's pop that in D. Next up we have Perfect Patio, and I feel like I don't use this one that much, but I do like the items that are in here because they are quite modern looking, so I do like this pack. I just don't use it as much as I should maybe. I feel like I should make myself use this a little bit more. I feel like there is a table that I always use outdoors, so for that reason, do I put it in C? It's definitely not an A for me. I'm trying to think of what I'd put in C by looking at the other things. I'm gonna put it in B. I'm gonna put it in B. I can always move things around at the end if it's not quite right. So next up we have Cool Kitchen. Again, this is something I don't really use Cool Kitchen that often. I got it thinking I'd use this stuff quite a lot because I feel like kitchen stuff is lacking in the game until Home Chef Hustle came out. I really love that pack, so you'll see where I'll place that at the end. So I'm gonna put this C. I feel like the only thing I use is, like, I think there's a knife thing that is on the wall. I think I might use that, but I don't know if I use anything else. Like, I don't use the little ice cream maker or the popcorn maker, I think is in this pack as well. I don't use any of that, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in C. Next up we have the Spooky Stuff Pack. I am a spooky girl through and through, even though I like pastel colours. I am so morbid. I love like true crime. Halloween is my favourite holiday. So for this one, I was really disappointed. The items just aren't quite for me, and I sort of get it. It's aimed towards more children stuff in the pack, and adult stuff just is lacking a little bit. So it's all like cartoony style things, and the pumpkins are a little bit childish looking, but I get it because it is more of a child's holiday really, but I want creepy stuff. So for me, this is gonna go in C. Next up we have Movie Hangout, and I loved this pack when it first came out, but I sort of drifted away from that bohemian style, so I don't really use it that often, but the items in here are lovely, and there is some items that I always use. So for that reason, I think I'd most probably put it on the same level as Perfect Patio, just with the being specific items that I always use. So next up we have Romantic Garden, and this is one of the first stuff packs I bought, and I really love this pack. I think it's so beautiful. I don't use it as much as I did when I first bought it. Obviously when you first buy something you use it a lot more, but I really love some of the items in here. So for that reason, I think I'm also going to put this at B. I think it matches with the other two I have at B. It's not quite an A for me. Next up we have Kids Room. I use nothing, I feel like, from this pack. I feel like it's really lacking in with the items that are in this. Is it as bad as Luxury Party? I don't think it's as bad as Luxury Party for me. There might be the odd few items that I do use, but there is not a lot. So I'm gonna go with C. Next up we have the Backyard Stuff Pack, and again, this is most probably gonna be the same as like Cool Kitchen, Spooky Stuff, and Kids Room, because again, I very rarely use a lot of the items from this. Obviously it's aimed towards stuff that's in the backyard and summer, which I don't always use that sort of thing. It is a very specific style of build I'd be doing. I used this when I did my water pack, so for that reason again, it's gonna be C. How am I gonna put anything in A and S? I don't know. Vintage Glamour. I don't feel like I use anything from this pack either. Again, it's not my style, so this might be a C as well, because I'm trying to think of an item that I might specifically use all the time and there isn't one. So for that reason, I'm gonna go with C. Bowling Night Stuff Pack. I've only just bought this a couple of weeks ago, and I actually really like this as a pack. I don't think I'm gonna be creating a lot of items that are bowling related, but some of the other items I really like and work for other things. The style of furniture I really like. So for that reason, I think, do I put it in B? Yeah, because it's above the other ones. There's more things in here that I'd use than stuff that is in C. So I'm gonna go with B. Then we have the Fitness Stuff Pack. I really don't like this pack. I thought I'd like it because it looked like it had more modern items, but most of the items obviously are fitness related, and I don't really do fitness related builds. So for me, I very rarely use the Fitness Stuff Pack. I feel like the only time I've used this is when I'm like, oh, there's a room here in this large mansion I build, what shall I do? let's make a gym. So for that reason, I'm going to pop this in D with luxury party stuff. I literally do not use it. And if I do, it's like a last minute thing of, oh, I'll just shove that in there. Next up, we have the toddler stuff pack. I love this pack. There's a lot of items that I use often. The string lights are absolutely gorgeous in this. What else is there? The little cushions, which your toddler can sit on. I think your adults can sit on there as well. It's just like a little stool. I'm pretty sure there's something else that I use. But yeah, I always use the toddler stuff pack, the slide. There's just a lot of interactive things in this, so I love the toddler stuff pack. For that reason, it's going in A, because I wouldn't quite say it is S tier. Then we have Laundry Day. Laundry Day adds some gameplay elements. Like I said before, I'm not a game player, I am a builder, but I still like adding that sort of thing in to my builds so people can use them. And I really like some of the items. It has sort of that boho look, which I used to really like, and I still do like boho. I've just sort of moved away from that a little bit. So I'm going to go with A. I feel like it's better than the movie Hangout, which is also like boho, but the movie Hangout stuff like bright colours and maximalism, whereas Laundry Day is a bit more toned down, woodsy, natural colours. So I'm going to go with A because I prefer that when it comes to that style. Then we have my first pet stuff pack, and this might be controversial because I hate this pack, but I love this pack, and I'm going to tell you exactly why. Obviously, a lot of the items in this pack aren't usable if you don't have cats and dogs, which absolutely sucks. Like, you're buying a pack and you're getting like half the amount of stuff in there. But if you can't afford cats and dogs but still want to use a doggy door for your toddlers, I build playhouses a lot if you've seen anything on my channel, and you do get a little doggy door in there, and it's more modern style, so I actually prefer that doggy door to the ones that are in cats and dogs, and I use that for my toddlers. I very rarely use them for actual cats and dogs, but everything else I really do not use. The furniture style in that is just not for me, but you do get small animals. There's like a hamster, a hedgehog, a rat. I can't remember exactly what there is in there. There is small animals in there which are functional without cats and dogs. So for that reason, where do I put this? I think I'm gonna put it at B. I know people are gonna hate me, but I really like it for specific items I really love using. But at the same time, I don't recommend getting it if you don't have cats and dogs, unless you really want to use the doggy door. That is the only reason I'd recommend getting it. The next up we have the Moschino stuff pack. I actually really love this pack. I love the windows that are in this. There's a one that is like a big half a semicircle, a quarter of a circle, and you can make it a semicircle if you put it on the other side. I like putting them on a corner where the semicircles come down. I think it looks beautiful, and there's an option for an open version of the normal window, and I mainly like this pack for the window and the door that is in this pack. There's also the little photo shoot stuff you get in this, which adds a bit of gameplay, so I do actually really like this pack. So for me, I'd most probably put this on a similar level to the toddler stuff pack and Laundry Day, so it's going in A. And then we have Tiny Living, another pack I really love. I love a lot of the items in this. I love that you get the Murphy bed in this, which gives you a new death. So is this A tier as well? I don't know if it's S tier, because I'm comparing stuff to Home Chef Hustle. Spoiler alert, it's up there for me. And I'm like, I don't think I quite like it as much as Home Chef Hustle. So for that reason, it's going to have to go in A. Then we have Nifty Knitting. So some of the furniture style in this is not my style whatsoever, but there's some items I love so much. The little octopus, the little penguin, so the little colourful items. I think there's like a wall item where it's like a craft thing and a little craft cart and stuff like that. And they're in some really cute colours, which I love colour. So for me, I think this is an A tier for that reason, even though I don't use a lot of the other furniture. Then we have the Paranormal stuff pack, and again, I really loved this when it came out because I was into that boho style, and I think it leans towards more boho, like vintage inspired. So I really do love it for that reason, but I've sort of veered away from that style now, and I prefer a lot more modern and pastel and Scandinavian styles. But I love some of the little items in here, and when I want to do something that's a bit more witchy and a little bit more spooky, the Paranormal stuff pack is just perfect for that. So for me, this is definitely above like my first pet stuff, so I'm gonna have to put this one in A tier as well. And then the last one, which I've been not really teasing, but the last one is the Home Chef Hustle pack, and this one for me does have to go into S tier. I love this pack. I think I use almost every single item from this pack quite often. The fridge is beautiful, the oven is beautiful. I love the colours that come in the counters, some of the little decor items, and it does add some gameplay as well because you have where you can sell your baked goods, and the pizza oven, the mixer. So much was added to this that the game needed. So I love this pack so much. If you're really into modern style kitchen, I really do recommend this pack, especially when they're on offer because you can get them for like the price of a kit almost. Would highly recommend if you like that style. So this is my tier list. I'd love to know how you would rate stuff in the comments down below, if you would change any of mine around. I'm guessing a lot of people will change the My First Pet stuff. Again, it's just for the doggy door and the small animals you get with it. That's the only reason. Anyway, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!